Hi, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk, and today we're going to be talking about the Arizona immigration law, which is like wildfire news generating on our site, Facebook, everywhere. People are talking about it because it's tied in with racial profiling. It's immigration law, enforcing it. What do we do about it? And
well, I don't think that made it any clearer.
It's big stuff. I mean,
it's big stuff, but I think what we need to communicate is we do have a federal law that says if you're here illegally, that's not okay.
Right, which you got to play by the rules. You can come here, but you have to come here legally. Right. So Arizona has tons of illegal immigrants, and they have made a law saying that if you're illegal, we're going to send you back.
No, they made a law that said I can't remember the exact words, but it basically said if we have an inclination or a suspicion that you might be an illegal immigrant, we can pull you over.
Okay.
And that was the big uproar and controversy.
Well, I was going to say, first of all, who's read the law? I don't know. I don't know it exactly, but I know that they went in and they rejiggered the law.
Well, that's what they did because everyone, including our mamas, were outraged. And so they went in, the lawmakers in the state of Arizona went in and they noodled those words.
So now
to make it better.
Now it is if you get pulled over, then you can be asked for your papers. Is that the deal?
Right. And white people won't be asked for their papers and brown people will.
Seriously.
That's what everyone's freaking out about. That's what that's what people think is the problem.
That's going to happen. That the policemen are so racist that
the policemen are not. And by the way, the policemen are in a really awkward situation because it's really a federal issue. But now the states have more control.
But the government is not going to do it. So I mean, they're not helping out, which is why they felt that they had to make a state law.
Well, they are helping out. And here is another thing: the governor of Arizona can call the National Guard at any time
to enforce the border.
To enforce the border. But if she calls them, then Arizona taxpayers have to pay the bill. If the president declares a state of emergency, then the federal government pays the bill. So I think it's a political game because when Janet Reno was the governor, guess who was there? The National Guard.
Right.
So if she really wanted the National Guard, she could call them at any time.
Obviously, it's a political thing because I feel like the whole deal is being spun by the media as a whole racist thing. Mm-hmm. When really, to me, it's about being here legally or not. Mm-hmm. And that's what the spirit of the law is. And I think that that's what the police in Arizona are going to do about it. I don't think they're going to be racially profiling people. And I don't even think it says it's okay to do that in the law.
Well, no, but I think that what it does, and this is why the police have a problem with it, is because it puts them in a really, really awkward spot in that if they ask brown people for their papers, they can get sued. If they throw someone in jail who they suspect, is an illegal immigrant who doesn't have papers but ends up being an American citizen, they get in trouble. I mean, there's so many different ways.
If they don't ask for the papers and an illegal immigrant gets let go and then commits a crime, then they get in trouble.
So it's basically we need to be helping the police to do their job. We need to be helping law enforcement to do their job. We need to take care of this illegal immigration problem because just for safety's sake, we need to know who's here and who's not here.
So if we're talking to our kids about immigration,
it's about boundaries.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's about setting boundaries and reasonable boundaries. And we have a physical boundary. Yep. And if you cross that line, there need to be consequences.
Right.
But it's how we deal with that,
which remains to be seen,
which is the question.
Yeah, that's the thing that's tough to suss out. So we want to know what you mamas think about the Arizona immigration law and its implications. So go on the site, and we'd like to hear your opinion.